Joe, are we ready for everyone and for yourself to see KCEXPRESS?
Yes.
Today, we are going to make your hair completely transform. KCEXPRESS is a 6-week frizz-free smoothing treatment that will make your hair feel absolutely brand new. We're going to reduce all the frizz. We're going to give you complete shine. We're going to colour lock in your colour. We're also going to cut down your blow drying time by 25%, all by using this one treatment, KCEXPRESS. Step 1 is the KC Primer, which is a pre-cleansing shampoo. On this treatment, you do 2 shampoos and leave the second shampoo on for 2 minutes before finally rinsing it off the hair. Or if you're adding it for an add-on colour service, after your colour using KCEXPRESS, you use 1 shampoo using any of the Keratin Complex shampoo line, and then 1 KC Primer just to keep it emulsified. In keratin treatments, you need to keep that cuticle open to apply the treatment. So 1 light second shampoo using this, and then finally rinse. Once you're back to the chair, towel dry very well. So the hair is still damp, so the product works through very easy. Step 2, application. Using KCEXPRESS treatment, shake very well for at least a minute because the product is separate. You only need to use on an average between 20 and 30 ml. Measure it with the scales, pouring out the amount you need. On Joe's hair, I'm using about 20 ml. Before applying KCEXPRESS, you need to section the hair into 4. So you've got clear sections, so it's easier to work and see what you're doing, making sure that you're applying the right amount of product onto each section. Once you've done your sections, you want an inch size per section to apply the treatment. We are using Keratin Complex tint brushes. These are made specially for the treatment. The bristles are actually made a bit stronger, and the reason why is because you're trying to get the treatment thoroughly into the cuticle. So you need a harder brush to go inside of it. And when you're applying it, we only say do 3 taps. Slightly missing out the root by about 1 centimetre. Tap towards the root, tap in the middle, and then a tap at the ends. Once you applied that 3 taps, using your comb, gliding it through each section of it for even distribution. If any of the treatment comes out on your comb, it means you've used too much product on that section. So you need to make sure now that you wipe it off on a towel. Step 3 is the dried application. So once you applied it all over, you then go straight into drying. We recommend you just rough dry it 50%, and then for the last 50% you smooth it out using one of your Keratin Complex brushes in 4 different sizes, from 2 inch to 3.5 inch. They all come with a comb inside the ceramic brush to keep the cuticle smooth. So when you come to the irons, it's already smooth for you. Step 4 is the final stage, which is Keratin Complex straightening irons. 1.5 inch thick titanium plates, goes up to 230 degrees. Always look at the client's texture of their hair to get the right temperature that you need. And today I'm using about 190 degrees. Take your sections, 4 to 5 passes through to the ends. KCEXPRESS 1 hour service is finished. You can see now the results from straightening it in, the shine, the condition, frizz-free, smooth hair. This is how it's going to feel and be for 6 weeks. For home care maintenance, I would always recommend Keratin Complex Color Care Shampoo and Conditioner. We have a duo size here as a travel size, but they also come in 400 ml. This is a sulfate-free, paraben-free shampoo and conditioner. This is what would lock in the keratin treatment because everything in our aftercare contains signature keratin.